Fishing MMA Weekly here with Roy, Chris Kringle, Nelson. Roy Big Country Nelson. Sorry, Roy. While we're on the subject, what's with the beard? What's with the hair? You got maybe not a unique look, but for a fighter, it's a unique look.
You know what? It's just one of those things. Just something for you guys to talk about.
Making my job easy.
I just like the press, make your guys' job easy. So it's like a slow Monday or something like that.
Thank you. We appreciate it. You're heading into a big fight here with Mirko Cro Cop. Everybody talks about him being a legend, maybe on the verge of retirement now. But what does it mean for you to step into a fight this big, coming off back-to-back losses yourself?
Everybody keeps on talking about this retirement for Cro Cop, and then that means I guess I'm retiring next too. Like I think you only retire when you have enough money, or you have a retirement plan, or something. I think Cro Cop's going to retire when he wants to retire. I'm not looking to make him retire. Just because you lose doesn't mean you retire. The fight still goes on. I think for myself, I just want to go out there and just get a W, and at the same time make my mark on the sport.
Do you feel like there's some pressure on you, some added pressure because you've had a couple losses in a row now?
You know what? Every fight's the same pressure because you don't want to lose. There's not like adding more pressure if you have 3 or 4 or even 6 losses, because there's guys that have 300 wins, and you go, oh well, I got 300 wins, so I can get a couple losses. Like
you never go in thinking, oh well, I could lose this one.
Right. If you're thinking that you could lose, then maybe it is time for you to retire.
True. So going into this fight with Mirko, what do you kind of expect out of him? He was at one time the feared, the headhunter, in the sport, and he's tried to step his game up and evolve a little bit. Have you seen an evolution out of him, or do you think that it's kind of the times catching up with Cro Cop?
The one thing about Cro Cop is he's just the legend of the sport. He's been in Pride, he's been in the UFC, and he's the same guy that can knock you out. I think the other guys have gotten better. So there's been opportunities for you to capitalize on his mistakes. And like the Frank Mir fight, he was there the whole time until the last minute, and then he capitalized on by rushing in, and then Frank capitalized on it. Brendan Schwab, he was in the whole fight, and then until he got kicked, or when he threw the kick and then he got punished.
Right. He got finished. But what do you see as your strengths going into this fight, matching up against Cro Cop?
I think my strengths, like with any fighter, is that I'm more of a complete mixed martial artist. I have ground, I have takedowns, I got a punching power, chin. I think all those elements makes you a better fighter. It's just Cro Cop's been in the game for 10 plus years, so he has all those same elements. It's just, for me, it's just having my A game, and hopefully he brings his beat.
Well, there you go, folks. We got Roy Nelson, UFC 137 versus Mirko Cro Cop, Saturday night. Thanks, Roy.